Rohit, welcome to midday.com.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. I'm glad to be speaking with you.
I think it is a smart choice of scripts and films and roles. How do you do it and how do you choose now? Like when it is television, you have a certain perception about scripts, or when there is a film, you have a certain, decision making thing or mantra with you that you keep in mind when you are choosing your projects. How is it?
That's a really, really good question. From the beginning of my career, right from Swabiman, I've been offered a lot of work on all mediums, and I've picked and chosen stuff which excite me. Swabiman was like a shot out of the blue. I had no clue what I was doing. I became a star overnight, but I didn't know my craft really well, and I don't mean this in any humility. I really didn't know what my craft was. I've worked with a lot of good actors on the way, right from the beginning, like Manoj, Ashish Vidyarthi, Ashutosh Rana. There's a lot of them. The list is endless. I think that kind of helped me become a better actor. And for tips, let's put it this: I choose the best from what is offered to me. I'm an outsider, as you know, and I don't get offered the best. I get offered what I get offered. My only yardstick of picking for a web or television is that I should be a important cog in the wheel. I have never thought of screen time. Initially, I used to think of screen time, but nowadays, if you see my last 10, 15 years of work, either on television or film, I've never said, I want to be the hero or I want to be this. I don't mind playing the protagonist. I don't mind playing the antagonist as long as my character drives the film forward or drives the show forward. I can give you two very recent examples. In Kaabil, I was playing the main villain. It was not a starring role, it was a supporting role, but people loved what I did. So my craft has improved. My screen time has not, unfortunately. Then in Sanjeevni, I played Vardhan, who was not again the lead man of the show, but it was such an important character that without Vardhan, there was no Sanjeevni. So yeah, that's always been from the beginning of my career. I do not want to play a character which is just there in the film or this thing. And web, I've reserved myself to doing lead roles. जब तक लीड रोल्स मिलते हैं तब तक लीड रोल्स करूंगा. और इम्पोर्टेंट ये होता है कि आप जो भी किरदार कर रहे हैं, that has to be important to the story. That's all. There's no other yardstick.
One more thing, I'm reminded of Kaabil. Your role in Kaabil was very impactful, and as a baddie, you really fit the bill quite well. And even in Shootout at Lokhandwala, not I wouldn't call a bad, but then with gray shade. Don't you think that you should look at more of negative roles perhaps, if it has got you accolades and appreciation?
I don't know whether you know, but I refused Kaabil first when it was offered to me. And to refuse my friend and brother Sanjay Gupta was a huge decision. I didn't sleep all night, and in the early morning I messaged him. I didn't even call him. I said, listen, I am just not convinced about this, and I don't think I'll be able to do it. Not that I didn't want to do it. I will not be able to do it. It was a rapist. It was a black character, and I'd never played something like that. And quite accidentally, I met my best friend Sanjay Suri, salon, hair cutting salon. We the same barber, and he was sitting there. And generally exchanging notes के क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा है. And I said, यार मेरे को काबिल ऑफर की थी और मैंने मना कर दिया. He pushed his barber aside and said, तूने क्या किया? I said, मैंने मना कर दिया. And then he used some Hindi bad language which I can't repeat. He said, तो तू actor क्यों बना? If you don't want to push the envelope and try new things, why did you become an actor? You're so safe and comfortable in your comfort zone that you don't want to try anything different. He made me call Sanjay Gupta right from there. He made me accept the film. And I think the credit for Kaabil should go to Sanjay Suri. And then when I shot the film, I saw the reactions on the release. I said, oh, wow, I can do this too. So I'm open to, like I said, I'm open to playing the antagonist as well. But I guess, people offer me different kinds of roles everywhere. Sanjeevni was a very dark role. And people loved that too. So I sometimes get confused that when I play the baddie, they love me so much. So what's going on? So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing all sorts of roles. Mumbai Saga sees me in a very, very different role, something I've not done. I'm very, very quiet in the film, and I want you guys to see if that is impactful or not. And moving forward, I am doing another very, very good show for Alt Balaji. Again, I play the antagonist. And again, it's a very soft, cool antagonist. I think that people will like it too.
You know what, Rohit, whether it is a good guy or a bad guy, I'm sure you'll be giving your best shot and people are going to love you nevertheless. So wish you all the best and thank you for talking to midday.com.
Thank you, Anjali. Thank you. Be safe. Be healthy.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.